Welcome to the DMF. I'm Justin Younts. This is part three. As I saw the speaker commercial for Bentley, that was the one
Hmm.
that I was talking about. I just remembered what it was and how
Yes.
you had the long shot, the out, and then you
Yeah.
brought it into the piano and everything. But I like what you're saying that you're selling to a very specific, where you can't just do a simple story like that. You're showing this all-encompassing
Yes.
thing.
Yes. But okay, I also need to be let's be very honest here
Hmm.
on this podcast of yours. Yeah. Um, you know, who who is the target group of companies like Louis Vuitton, like Chanel? Okay, Chanel may be different, but Louis Vuitton, Dior, Dolce and Gabbana. What is the target group? The target group are not rich people. The
No, I
target
know.
group are people who want
Who
to look
want to
rich
be, yeah,
or want to
yep,
be rich.
yeah,
So, and this is the same or similar with companies that, yeah, are my clients as well. I mean, for example, let's talk about Focal powered by name for Bentley, and all those kind of things. You have a cube. It's called Muso Cube. It's a all-in-one player. I have
yeah,
it here, but it's a little
yeah.
bit visible here. Yeah, at the side.
I
It's
can
a
kind of see it. Yeah,
yeah
because I've
half
I've
half
I've watching
half
this.
cube.
I've been researching.
Is amazing for if you have a normal room and you just want to have some background music. It's really good. Um, then they branded it with Bentley, name for Bentley.
Mm.
Uh, Price increase by 50% and and have a nice
Of
leather
course.
touch. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the picture.
The people buy it. The people buy it
Yeah,
because it's Bentley. It's named for Bentley, you know?
yeah,
And that's the thing. The people who have money, like money, they have a different approach. They
yeah.
want to have a sculpture maybe, and this sculpture is a 80,000 euro Biolab 80 from Bang&
Mm.
Olufsen for your living room. And this is a
Yeah,
sculpture. You cannot describe it differently. It's a
yeah,
very modern kind of loudspeaker. And you turn it on and it blows you until the other wall, from its power.
yeah,
But as well, it's a statement. Somebody is walking into that room, they see this and they know, oh, all right, all right.
yeah, yeah. That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's art. It
Yes,
goes into that art idea of what that's
exactly.
kind of what you kind of have to tailor, I imagine, the commercial to is this is more of art. We're not
Yes.
selling to just the regular consumer. This is
We are
not going to
talking
be
about
on.
emotion. Yes,
Yeah,
you need to create some emotion. So
yeah,
the audience watching this, they will say like, oh my God, I need to have this. And this
yeah,
audience is also that you need to attract, because the audience who got money, they know that brand.
yeah,
They know this brand from their Rolls Royce, for example, where they also build in the speakers for another
yeah,
$20,000 extra. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah,
know that already. So
yeah,
it's a different level. And then we are talking about, okay, where will this be shown? Will it be
yeah,
broadcasted in TV? Will it be
yeah.
online? Will it be a campaign? Where will you see it? And then
It's really going to be at private events and things
yeah,
where you're going to see where you're
exactly.
presenting gala events, things of that nature. You're not going to put it on because it's just like if you put it, I mean, I guess you could put it on, but it's like, what's the point? I mean, like you're not going to find consumers from that. This is not the
Ex-
audience.
Exactly. Most of my clients, they are using my videos, my films for their website. So
Yeah,
you have a few clips for social media, but mostly is for their website. Somebody is
yeah,
really searching for that brand. They go on that website and they find a clip or something that is produced very nicely. And that will gives you
yeah,
some feeling, but they're looking for that product already or for that brand.
yeah,
They
yeah,
if you attract if you try to attract, we tried all of these things before. You need to that is this is really difficult. If you have
yeah,
a clip and you just put that clip out on Facebook or on Instagram, and you reach the wrong target group, even by a millimeter, like by an inch, they will write, they will comment on it, and how much do I need to pay for this, and who needs that, and
Oh
and
yeah.
you have only headache with this.
My favorite example of that is somebody, what was it? They had this app that will cancel you out of things that you might not realize that yours signed up for or whatever, so that
Yes.
And if you just read the comments, it's just bashing it. Oh, you don't know what you're spending. You don't know what you're spending, and you don't realize like some people, yes, they might not know what they're spending, and this actually can be. But yeah, you get that audience that will find it and they'll just try and torch it.
Yes. I mean, it's the same with let's say Apple. We all know Apple. They have the lineup starts with a MacBook Air or what, I don't know, $1,200 if not mistaken, something like that.
Or what's that new thing, the VR glasses that they
yeah,
did,
or the Vision or what. But you can go up to a Mac Pro where we're talking about $20,000.
Yeah.
So now you're advertising a Mac Pro to somebody who can barely afford a MacBook Air. What's the point?
Exactly.
What's the point? And for me, it's like, okay, whatever that thing costs, I need it because I work with it every day. I also don't want to spend 20,000, but what can I do? What is the alternative? I need this card inside and that card inside, and I need the power. Rendering, I don't have time to wait for 2 hours rendering. I want to have it in 10 minutes. Yeah, that's the price you pay.
And Apple is going to work. It's ease of use.
Yes.
It's going to work. And that's what you get with Apple. It's not gonna, every iPad is gonna work. You go buy an iPad that like somebody else made.
Yes. I mean,
it's like, what is wrong?
I mean, I just told you before how often I fly, right? So I start writing a script or any mostly scripts or ideas. I write that in my notes or in my pages on my MacBook or on my Mac Studio. I write that, all right, and then I flip it, I close it, and I leave it where it is, and I take my iPad and I fly to Asia. And on the way, I have some ideas. So I just download, it's doing it by itself, iCloud. And I just go on seamlessly with my ideas. And this is such a calming me. Such a nice workflow. To be honest, I don't know if it works with Windows computer these days. I'm not using Windows since
I don't either.
Almost 10 years. But I know it works with a closed system like Apple, and I just appreciate that.
And it will work on the other devices. You can look at it on your phone. You can look at it on your iPad. You can look at it, on the Apple TV.
I mean, I know it's a bit like a jumping what I tell you now, but that's how I see myself as a filmmaker. If I have a client and my client asks me, can you do this for us? Then I say, depending on what is the task, I will say yes or no. And if I say yes, then I can do it. And my client don't need another guy for sound and another guy for editing and another guy for this and another guy for that. I will be his all-in-one solution, and I have my team behind who can help me achieve what my client needs. And I orchestrate that, let's say, like more or less. I'm the orchestrator, the one doing the organizing and all of this. And that's what I like about it, and that's what my clients like about me. That's what I like about Apple, to give me this, and I also like to be this all-in-one solution. They don't ask me to take pictures. They know I'm not taking pictures. Because that's not my thing, but everything that is related to video, I will do. Video and film, I can bring them. So, and that's what I like. That's what I like to do.
That. I like that you compared it, because that's a perfect way to look at it. That's Apple's all in-house. You got the iCloud. It's all it's all going to see, if you try to do that with Windows, you're going to have to go, okay, here, but does it work with this one? With Apple, you know, in that ecosystem, all this
Yes,
stuff is going to work. And it's the same
yes,
thing with what you're talking about here. Is like,
yes.
you hire me, the video, the audio, it's all going to be done. No, we're not going to be doing pictures. That will be another
Yeah.
photographer, get another photographer for that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Bring them on
But
set, you know, but, you know,
but
let us,
exactly.
we will deal with this.
Yeah, but also like visual effects, CGI, motion effects.
Exactly.
I do all of this. It is part of the video. We need it. So I need to figure it out how it works. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
how I figure it out. And if I want to kill somebody for that, it will work out because my client needs it. So
Yeah.
that's it. But I know already there are so many agencies outside, like, okay, they only do visual effects, green screen work, and those kind of things. Only CGI. Then this department only do drone footage. Then this department only do the audio recording. Yeah, okay, but I
And then
have
it
a
gets lost
client.
in translation
Yeah,
because
exactly.
this guy sees it this way, this guy sees it this way. So you're losing the vision
Yes,
overall, which is why I think it is good to have it as small as you can and a team that you know. You see
yes,
that in filmmaking. David Fincher talked about that when he made Alien 3. So the mistake I made
yes,
is I used 20th Century Fox people instead of the people I was doing music videos with who I can trust
yeah,
because they didn't like that I was the director on here. They didn't respect me. Same thing with James Cameron when he did Aliens. They were
yeah,
like, the crew had no respect for him. And as soon as it became tea time, they were offset. And he's like,
yeah.
"Where are you guys?"
Crazy.
Well, it's tea time, you know. So it's like it's good to have that team that you trust
Yeah,
because you all are going to share in that vision. Whereas if you
exactly.
put it to this department here, they're going to go, "Well, we thought it would look good this way." It's like, yeah, but you just changed the whole thing. It doesn't look anything
Yeah.
like it. Now it's not. Now we got to change it.
Yes, yes, exactly. And right now I remember what I forgot before, what I wanted to tell you. I worked with, you know, I'm self-taught. I learned everything by myself. But I also worked in throughout these years with people who went to film school. And I was working one time with a director, and
Mm.
she was fresh from film school, like how do you call green behind the ears, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you say like that, I guess. Huh?
I think we say wet behind the ears here, you know,
Oh,
something
okay,
like
okay,
that.
wet.
But
All right.
it's a
I
name.
don't know the phrase in English. Huh? I'm sorry,
It's
it's not
okay.
my first
No,
language.
no, it's fine.
All right, so
But
she was a very nice person, all good, all great. And then when we were shooting, and when we came to shooting, she told me like I was a producer, I was also doing camera, like yeah, many departments in one person,
yeah,
not enough people. And she was telling me, yeah, Christian, but uh, you can't do it like this. We need to do it like that because that's how you need to do it. And I said, okay. And then who is supposed to do that? Yeah, yeah, not me because I'm the director. I said, okay, but you know we have a team of 4.
yeah.
We don't have a
I
first AC. We don't have a second AC. We don't have a
I
gaffer.
I just recorded an interview with a director who said that same thing, that the films, she wanted to roll it on a rolling chair because they didn't have like instead
Yeah,
of setting up the dolly. And they
yeah,
were like, this guy was like, "What do you mean? We can't do that." It's like, yeah, we can. Whether it's a dolly or a thing, the camera, the shot can be the same. It
yeah.
doesn't matter whether it's
Yes,
they're not going to see the chair.
it doesn't matter at all as long as you can get the shot. And it also doesn't matter if you're a director. Are you too good to
Yeah,
touch some gaffer tape or what? I mean,
yeah,
we are on a set. We want to achieve something together. We want to do that
yeah.
together. So please,
Time is
can
of the
you?
essence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and,
Now, if
and
she doesn't know how to do that, that's one thing.
that's
But
different.
but
But
saying
that was
I
not the
don't
point.
do it, yeah, I don't
Yes.
do it is like we don't have time for this hierarchy
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes.
Let's just get it done, and you can complain about it. I'm like you. I want the thing to be done. I don't care about
Exactly.
if you call me director or call me this, it does. These are all names that mean
It's a
nothing.
title. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It
It's the
doesn't
corporate
matter.
bureaucracy, you know, meshing itself into filmmaking, and it's like it can't live like that because
Yeah,
it's
and
not a 9 to 5 job.
exactly.
It's
And
done.
you
It's
know,
done.
I'm also not there to have a Hollywood production with 200 people on the set.
Exactly.
And yes, I'm the director and I only direct. And I have
Yeah.
somebody to bring me coffee and bring me
Yeah.
food and I don't know what. Yeah. I'm
Even
not
James
there.
Cameron, who's on
Yeah,
those sets,
exactly.
he'll be sweeping the floor if he doesn't like the way it looks, because he
Yes.
just like goes hands on with it. You know, it's like this idea is like, well, I'm sorry, I
Yes.
can't do that because that's somebody else's job. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well then it's probably
Crazy.
not going to get done then, you know, because
Crazy.
you're not doing. But that's
Yeah.
something that she said about film students, you know,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that they get stuck in the head of the idea of
And that's
how it needs to be done.
And that's when you learn inside of the box. That's what I believe. If you learn it must be like this, you don't even think about what if it's not possible to do it like that.
Yeah.
But when you come from outside, like, and I was totally coming from outside, from
Yeah.
another job, there was not like, okay, now I will be a filmmaker. That means I need a gaffer, I need a cameraman, I need a sound guy. There was
Yeah.
not. It was
They're just
me.
like, what can I do? How can I do
Yeah.
all these jobs myself?
Yes.
That's how the
Yes.
outside the box thinker thinks. It's like,
And of
how
course,
do I
I
do
mean,
it
we
all?
don't need to talk about the learning curve. It was steep, more than steep.
Yeah.
There was a mountain range that I needed to climb at the beginning, but it was worth it. And I believe
Yeah.
I can only be good at something if I do it by myself. At least 1 or 2 or 3 times, I need to do it by myself. If I later have people to help me, yeah, that's fine. But also, if I never did that before, they can tell me a lot of yeah.
Yeah.
That's we can't do this, that is not working, it's not possible. And then I will
Yeah.
be like, no, 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 it is possible. I know it because I did it before. So you make it, please.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.